Hey Internet, I'm Jesse, this is Ashley, and today we are talking about the 2025 PRS SE lineup, which is actually pretty exciting.
Agreed. We're super stoked to talk about it.
So you may have noticed that the SE section of PRSs has gotten more expansive over the last couple of years. And it's interesting because they have expanded not only vertically, which means the SE versus the S2 versus the CE versus the Core, that's vertical, right? They've brought core models like the McCarty 594, which is a very loved guitar, down into the SE, super exciting. But now you're also seeing the line expand horizontally. So you're seeing models that are starting to come into SE that you can't even get as a Core, which is pretty exciting to me, like the Swamp Ash Special, for example. That's a really cool guitar. And we might see some more of that today. But first, we're gonna talk about some spec upgrades.
Perfect, thank you, Jesse. So one really cool thing about the SE lineup is they are working on making sure that they're doing the best that they can. So one of those things is bringing more of those core qualities down into the SE lineup. So while this might seem like a minor detail, it's actually a major upgrade for the line. And that means that these guitars, most of them, not all of them, obviously, but most of the SE 2025 lineup is going to come with both lampshade knobs and flat grip switch tips.
Ooh.
Say that 10 times fast.
Very exciting, because that knob, that PRS shaped lampshade knob, is pretty essential to the PRS look, I guess you could say. So having it in SE is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
These guitars can be tough to tell the difference on stage, especially between a core guitar.
Awesome. I'm super, super excited to see how those turn out. One other really, really cool change up in the lineup is that the SE Santana is now coming with a 24.594 inch scale length, which is the same as the
McCarty 594.
Crazy, who'd have thunk it? So that's really exciting, and we hope to see, more Santanas out and about in the lineup. Another really, really exciting thing in the acoustic side of the lineup is that the preamp system has been upgraded from the Fishman Sonotone to the Fishman Precis VT. This is still modeled with the same voicing EQ as Paul Reed Smith's home studio.
Modeled in Paul Reed Smith's home studio.
That's what I said. Perfect. So one of the other major, really, really cool things about the 2025 lineup is that the pricing of these guitars stays mostly the same.
Good on you, PRS.
Which is a huge thing.
Because no one else is doing that.
In this economy? Yes, exactly. So we're super grateful for them, and we can't wait to go through and talk more about these new models. Speaking of models, one thing, that a lot of people in the SE land have been asking for a long time, and we're super excited to deliver this, is the left-handed Silver Sky. So you can get this guitar in both the rosewood fingerboard. You just threw me off because I'm like, that's the wrong way to go. But if you're left-handed, that's the right way. So you can get this guitar with both a rosewood fingerboard and a maple fingerboard. Same colors as the right-handed, so a pretty expansive offering considering what most people who play left-handed guitar are used to.
Which is nothing.
Pretty much nothing, so.
Also, if you like Shinedown and you like Zach Myers, and most importantly, if you like his awesome SE guitar, which is, I believe, the best-selling signature SE ever, that is now lefty as well.
That is now a lefty as well. So you guys have way too many options now. We're
cutting you back later.
Yeah, we're giving you too many liberties. So with that, our left-handed friends, our southpaws, we're super excited to have you guys come test these out. One other super really, really cool thing about the SE lineup is the Tonare T60E is back. And so that guitar still features a solid spruce top and Zericoti back and sides. We haven't seen this in a couple of years, and we're super excited to have it back on the roster because it was a top seller then, and it's a gorgeous, gorgeous instrument, all for $739.
You might be familiar with the Angelus, which is the cutaway, the Tonare, of course, the full body guitar. And honestly, the Tonare, I don't want to say it sounds better, but more body equals more sound out of the guitar. So that's pretty cool to have that coming back in the lineup.
In addition to both of the all of the cool leftyisms that we have and the acoustic nuances, We have a couple of just straight up electric new models. So
Straight up electric new models.
That's
so well said, Ashley.
I'm trying my darndest. Okay, so we have the Custom 2408, which is a standard model in the 2024 lineup, but now you have the option of getting that guitar with a quilt veneer. So not only a quilt veneer, but a matching headstock and some new finishes. So that's pretty awesome. And that comes in at $1029. So in addition to that, and I think this might be the one that Jesse's most excited for, so I'm gonna let him talk about it. We have the Custom 24 Semi-Hollow Piezo.
This is extremely exciting. And the reason why is because currently you can get a hollow body 2 Piezo in the SE range, which we've sold a ton of. We've sold a ton of core hollow body 2s. But the hollow body 2 is built entirely differently than one of the solid body custom 24s. A hollow body 2 is an arch top and arch back. It's supposed to be designed kind of like a violin, is how Paul Smith came up with the thing originally. So this is a proper, normal custom 24. It has a little bit of chambering in it, so it is semi-hollow, but has the same LR bags built, Paul Reed Smith designed piezo system in it, which sounds really, really good. We did a bunch of other testing in some other videos way back when the hollow body came out in the SE range, and we were really quite impressed. So it's the same price as the hollow body 2, $15.99. So now you can pick, do I want a fully hollow guitar, a mostly fully hollow guitar, or a mostly solid body guitar? And it's pretty sweet because it fits in a lot of, especially live sound uses, to be able to not have to bring 2 guitars to the gig, et cetera, et cetera. Really cool guitars.
However, we're not stopping you from picking up both of them. So if you need 2 guitars for your gig,
10, 12 guitars for your gig,
we'll help you. So yeah, that's really, the bulk of the new lineup for PRS in the SE line for 2025. One of the other really, really exciting things that we can talk about is the new colors. And to be honest, this is what I'm the most excited for. Obviously, there's a whole bunch of different options in different models. We'll get different colors. We'll drop some of that info in below. But I'm so personally excited to announce the Charcoal Cherry Burst in the SE lineup. So that was one of my favorite core colors when I first was introduced to PRS years ago. And it's just a standard, gorgeous piece, gorgeous coloring, and it's gonna be super awesome to see that come into the SE line. I'm super, super stoked to get my hands on one of these myself.
Are you buying one for yourself?
To be determined.
We'll talk about that later, I guess.
But yeah, so that's a super awesome one. The CE24 is going to come in a couple new satin colors. So that includes ice blue metallic, metallic gold, and metallic silver. I think there might be a theme there. We're also offering that they're offering that charcoal cherry burst finish in the Custom 24, the Custom 2408, and the Custom 24 Floyd, as well as the hollow body piezo and the semi-hollow piezo are going to be offered in the Orange Tiger Smoke Burst finish, which is also very, very gorgeous. One of the other really, really exciting changes in the lineup is on the acoustic side, where the Angelus A20E, the all mahogany version, is now going to feature a gloss black top instead of a satin. And then the A60E, the Angelus A60, so the Zerakote back and sides, is going to have a cobalt blue burst top. So it's a little bit on the fringe for what we're used to seeing, but it is a really, really classy done. Looks really great. And I'm super excited to see that in person as well.
It's not my favorite color, but it's okay.
We're allowed to have opinions. We're allowed to have opinions.
Is there anything else here?
Finally, last but not least, we can't forget about the parlor guitars. So the P20E is now going to be offered in Fire Red Burst, as well as a dog hair gloss.
That's cool.
That's pretty dang awesome.
What is dog hair, Ashley? Can you tell the people?
It is a black finish with a white grain fill. Exactly. I'm still learning too,
It looks
you guys.
really good.
But it is 100% a top seller among everything it's offered in, and without a doubt, gonna be one for the parlor as well.
dog hair finish without any explanation sounds really weird.
It does. Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else for our lineup, Ashley?
Not off of the top of my head, but I'm sure there's going to be more announced as we get closer to 2025. And we're so stoked to be a part of all of this new lineup. Where can you get all of these things, Jesse?
From Ish Guitars, what a surprise!
We have them all on the way, and we're so excited to share.
Watch our socials for release day. Subscribe, like, sign up for our email list on our website. You'll also have the opportunity for 10% off on select guitars when you do so. And stay in touch with us. We're here for questions, answers, help, all those things. See y'all.